Hi guys. Gosh, I know it's been quite a while since I've really made a video review or really any kind of review. I have been in just this horrible book funk for 7 months now, and really the only two series that I have been able to read were series that I had already started and was really interested in. But other than that, every book that I tried to pick up, it wasn't the book, it was my attention. My attention would just go everywhere else, and because it happened so often, I didn't want to pick up the book, and I started to not sign up for reviews or tours because I didn't want to be the person that got the arc and promised a review and I never actually read it to review. So anyways, I had posted in fictional men's group for book codes, a group on Facebook, saying, kind of giving my my problem and saying that I would like if the book was free, or because I don't have any money. And anyways, so people started getting kind of iffy about me. I definitely could have worded it better, but anyway, so somebody had suggested Stay by Emily Goodwin, and I had been looking on my Kindle the night before, and I remember seeing that one. So I opened it, and I couldn't put it down. This book, warning, it is a dark romance, so there are definitely triggers in there. So if that bothers you, I would say don't go any further into this review or into the book, of course. I love dark romances. It's probably my favorite genre. I don't know. They definitely they hook me, and they really get me, and I'm just sucked into the suspense and the drama and everything that's going on. So Adeline Miller, she was with her family, her sister and her best friend. They were at a pride parade, and she went to go use the bathroom, and there was a crowd out, where she went. It was a coffee shop, I think, and she went out the back exit because there was a crowd of people in the front she didn't want it pushed through. And so when she exited, she saw a girl that was crying against the alley wall, and so of course her instinct is to help her. And because she did that, a man came up and fought Addie, and the crying girl, I believe, got away, but Addie was then drugged and kidnapped, beaten, and she wakes up and she is in a closet. She doesn't know where she's at, and it's terrible. And so when she's finally let out of the closet, she is put in this basement room. It's got like 4 or 5 cots in it, and a card table, and a vanity where they have like curling irons, straight hair straighteners, flat irons, blow dryers, makeup, and then there's also a rack of slutty clothes. So from that you can kind of guess what she's been put into. While she's down there, she meets 3 other girls. Phoebe was brought into the country illegally. She was kind of tricked into her current life. Lily, who is young, she's about 13 years old. And then there's also Rochelle, and Rochelle has basically been brainwashed. She doesn't see a problem with what this is, and she's actually in love, kind of, sort of, I think, with one of her captors, if you could call him that. His name is Zane, if I remember correctly. And Zane is evil. He is the one that took Addie and beat Addie. And there's also Jackson. Jackson, I really liked him from the very beginning. I could tell there was something really sweet about him, but I didn't know his story. And you don't really know his story until you're a little bit more than halfway through the book. And then there's Nate. I think his name is Nate, I'm pretty sure. He is basically the head honcho, and he is evil. He's fucking evil. Let me tell you, my God, he's so evil. But anyway, so these 4 girls are basically they're in the sex trade, kind of sex slave trade, except it's not as bad as you really hear on TV. Well, it kind of is, but again, it's not. Anyway, so Jackson usually brings their food down to them each day, and as you read this book, I remember reading it, and I had messaged Emily Goodwin, and I said, I'm reading your book. I haven't read for 7 months, and I cannot put this down. And I said, I am praying for a happy ending. Usually, dark books don't have a happy ending, and I'm okay with that. Lily White, if you've read any of her stuff, they rarely, if ever, have a happy ending. But this girl, these characters, and I was just praying for a happy ending because they deserved it. Okay, and I'm not going to tell you if there was or there wasn't. All I can say is there's a lot of suspense, especially towards the end. Your heart gets racing, and you're screaming at the Kindle. And there's one point, I can't say it, but I was like, this is the first book I've read in 7 months, and then this happened. This is why I stopped reading. Except it really wasn't, but it was an amazing, amazing book. The only thing that I had a problem with is maybe because I got this book probably about a year ago, and maybe Amazon hasn't updated it. I'm guessing Emily's probably gotten feedback on it, is that there were I think things that needed to be edited, like some words were misused or words were missing or there were extra words, but that was really it. Either way, I give this book 5 stars, definitely because it got me out of my funk. I am now reading again, or hopefully I've finished one other book and am currently enthralled in another one. But it's really all I had to say. But Amazon has actually banned this book quite a bit. I had talked to Emily and I said, I was trying to share this on my blog, but I couldn't find the link on Amazon. And she said, well, Amazon banned it again. It should be up in a couple days, and it's up. Hopefully it'll stay up because I really, really highly recommend, if you love dark reads, this is it. You should definitely get it. It's worth it.